Welcome back to Overpoured and Over It,
where the drinks are strong and the opinions are stronger. So let's crack one open and get to gossip.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, you have to press yes. Oh, shit.
Should I stop it?
No. Oh, you're good. Welcome back to another episode of Overpoured and Over It.
A special Friday the 13th edition. Woohoo!
So, as you can see, today Jessica's going to give me my second Friday the 13th tattoo.
Yeah.
She's not a professional. But here we go anyways. It is a knife with a 9 in it for Ice 9 Kills, which is on my shirt. It's one of my favorite bands, and they're a spooky band. So, yeah, we're going to get to tattooing.
Woohoo. Are you excited?
I am. I'm very excited.
I'm super excited.
Woo! I was like waiting for the sound. My favorite sound.
You ready?
Yep. So first I'll tell you guys a little bit about what is Friday the 13th. Do you know? Because I actually didn't know what it was.
It's Jason Voorhees' birthday.
That too. Happy birthday, Jason. So Friday the 13th is actually considered an unlucky day, particularly in Western cultures. So apparently, well, we all know that the number 13 is supposed to be unlucky, but I guess Friday is an unlucky day. And it's actually a little bit religious. So it says many believe the superstition originated from the Last Supper, where 13 people were present, and then the next day Jesus was crucified. Also, oh yeah, Judas was the 13th guest, and he betrayed my man Jesus. Also, I thought it had something to do with like witches and stuff, but I can't find it. But anyways, what?
So it means a lot.
It does mean a lot.
So it has a lot of different meanings.
A lot of meanings.
Okay.
But we're going to go with it being Jason's birthday. Happy Horror Day. We love horror. Horror. Not horrors.
It's Summerween.
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 So,
And as of recording of today, it is officially Friday the 13th.
oh yeah. So you're not going to get this until a week later, but it is today.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a good time to talk about our favorite horror movies.
Ooh.
What was the first? Sorry, I'm already drunk. I went to the Cake Out Kegger, so yeah. Don't do this at home. Don't drink and tattoo. Okay.
Well.
Unless you're a pro, I guess. But what was your first horror movie?
Mine? Mm-hmm. It was Children of the Corn, and it royally traumatized the crap out of me because, those little kids coming out of nowhere, they be popping up in my dreams. That was not okay.
I think I watched that one, but when I was an adult, but I don't quite remember it. We watched it with Jeepers Creepers, so that was a little scary. My first horror movie, if you want to call it horror, Child's Play. I was like 2 or 3 years old. My parents let me watch it, and I think that was the only one that I was ever really allowed to watch when I was growing up. My parents were, well, my mom was super strict, So that's all I had. So Chucky was my main man. I still love him to this day. And somehow it didn't, well, maybe it fucked me up. I don't know.
Well, you never know. I mean, it's kind of a love story, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
eventually it's
Yeah.
a love story.
Chucky, Tiffany, Bride.
Yeah.
Good shit. I think the movie that fucked me up the most was Sinister. I saw that in theaters and holy crap. I don't know. I thought it was hella scary.
Yeah. I mean, that one was kind of lame. It was a little lame.
You're lame.
But the one that messed me up the most was Centipede.
Oh, I've never seen that.
The human centipede.
No, thank
Sorry.
you.
Human centipede. It was, no. It was not okay.
I ain't about that life. By the way, this does hurt just a tad bit. Yeah. I should probably drink more. I don't want to feel it. So, because I didn't watch a lot of horror movies, it didn't really follow me into my adulthood. But I love Halloween. Just never watched horror movies. So last year, in October, I watched 30 Days Worth. And I based it off of the songs by Ice Nine Kills because all of their songs are based on basically scary movies. And I actually found a lot that I really liked. I liked The Fly. I can't remember that guy's name, but he looked like a fucking fly. He's kind of hot now in his old age. What was his name?
I don't know.
Jeeves? Can you look up who was in The Fly? Please hold for the next available Google search.
So what's your favorite horror movie? Is it still Child's Play?
No, so you know what? Well, okay, and that's also a lie. So I did see Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yes.
I like those ones.
Jeff Goldblum.
It was Jeff Goldblum. He's kind of fire now.
Jeff Goldblum's kind of hot.
He is.
He's pretty hot.
Not when he was younger, but now.
No, I think he was hotter when he was
I
younger.
don't know, he was a little bulgy eyed. Maybe it was just the movie. I don't know.
Oh, he played the fly.
Period. But he is kind of fire. So the movies I love Carrie. That was good. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
The original Carrie?
The original
Okay.
Carrie. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Candyman. I love that one.
Really? I really hated that. The original
Why?
one?
Yeah.
Because it was so stupid.
Why?
The storyline was all screwed up. I was so very confused.
Oh. We'll watch it again together.
No, I didn't like it.
I'll unconfuse you.
Did you watch the new one?
No. I watched the old one so I could watch the new one and then didn't. I don't know why.
I didn't watch the new one because I hated the first one.
Well, that makes sense. What else? There's so many. I watched Terrifier. I'm not a gore fan. When he splits her in half, that kind of nightmares.
The first one, second one, or
The
third
first one.
Okay.
I haven't watched the second or the third one because I'm like, fuck that.
The first one was kind of lame. I don't know. I'm used to gory, I guess.
I
and
guess. I don't know. Because I was like, Jesus Christ. I had to turn away. Does Final Destination count as horror?
yes.
Well, then I guess I watched those too.
I don't watch that.
Oh, I thought you were used to gore.
No, I can't. I cannot do real life movies like where it can happen to you in real life. I can't do that.
I mean, could that stuff really happen in real life?
Yes. We've already been over this. Well, I'll tell you my favorite horror movie.
Yes.
I have a few.
Okay, go.
Obviously, is House of a Thousand Corpse and Halloween, obviously, and Scream. Obviously.
Yeah. Those were good movies. I like the Scream movies too. I just watched all those last year too. Or probably the year before. You good?
Mm-hmm. Can't do dead air, dear.
I just want them to hear the buzz.
They hear the buzz.
This is my therapy. Ow. Kind of hurts. Ouchie. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
What else we got?
What movie scarred you?
Sinister.
Oh, yeah, we already went over that.
You know what else scars me? My dreams.
Oh. Yeah. Those are pretty bad.
I used to have really bad nightmares as a kid. I can remember one. I was like sitting on a bench and there was like a severed arm underneath it and started moving. And then I'll always be chased and I can't run.
Mm-hmm.
A reoccurring nightmare that I have, public bathrooms. So like if I go into a bathroom, it'll always be dark. I can't turn the lights on. And then everything's like overflowing. And I'm like, I really have to go, but there's like water in my ass. It's like, it's insane. It's actually really scary.
Water in your ass?
Yeah, so like when I go to sit down, like the toilets are so overflowed and I can't. You know, I tell you, like, don't use the bathroom in your dreams because you're probably going to like wet the bed or something. I don't know. That's
Yikes.
yeah. It's kind of creepy.
I don't know.
I had one once.
Mine's not that intense.
Oh. Well, what are yours?
I mean, I've had some pretty intense ones, but they're mostly just like, I don't know, where I'm trying to run away and I can't.
yeah. Have you ever tried to dial the telephone in your dream?
Yes, I have. I've used my cell phone, like my cell phone now.
Uh-huh.
I've used that in my dream, and I can't hear the person on the other side.
I can't dial. The phone number never comes out right.
That's freaking weird, man. Why is that?
I don't know. But that's weird that we had two different experiences.
Yeah.
I always thought it was like, yeah, you just can't dial the phone. You can't
No.
hear them. Huh. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I had a really, really horrible dream once. I'm not going to share like the details, but when I was in high school, I actually went to a morgue because I was in ROP law enforcement. We went to a morgue and we actually went into like the freezer. So like I've smelled dead body. Like I've seen a decaying body.
Really?
Yeah. And you know what? Now that I think back, like that was traumatizing. They didn't offer me therapy. I just went, I saw a dead body, and that was it. Like
They just expected you to be okay?
I guess. And now I'm like, I should sue because I've got some anxiety. But yeah, so I did that. I've smelled what it smells like in there, and I had a dream that somebody had died and I could smell it in my dream. And I woke up crying, like bawling. It was horrible. It was probably the worst dream I've ever had in my life.
Ew.
Yeah, it was bad.
See, this is why I say I feel like you've had like a million different lifetimes.
Yeah.
Like
I've done a lot.
who normally experiences that in their lifetime?
Oh,
In
and I
just
was
one lifetime.
17. It was crazy.
No. Sorry if I keep hitting the mic. I don't know if we can hear it.
We'll find out. But yeah, I've been having. So I take cholesterol medication. It shouldn't be causing me weird dreams, but it does. And I've tested it. So like if I don't take it, I have either no dreams or normal dreams, but when I do take it, super vivid. Like,
Yeah.
I'm there and they're weird. But a lot of times I don't remember them, which sucks because I want to remember my dreams.
I like remembering my dreams, but sometimes I don't because then it bothers me for a long time. Like this last one I had, I think at the beginning of this week. I was, we were on the cruise, the Emo's Not Dead cruise.
Yeah.
And I was just, hanging out with Ariel, and she brought out a cake, and she was like, "Oh, this is for Matt Kutchel's 40th birthday."
Wait, didn't this actually just happen?
It was like a small round cake, and then she dropped it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And she was like, "Oh, it's okay as long as the candles are still there." And then she picked it up and she put it on the counter and whatever. And I was like chilling with her in her suite and everything, and I was just like, "Okay, wow." And long story short, like, I ended up walking down the hallway of the ship, and here comes Matt with his group of friends, and Matt was all drunk. And then one of the guys was like, he leached onto me, and I was just like, okay. So I just kept walking down the hallway with this guy hanging on me, and he was like, "Oh," it's like, "I want to marry you." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
What?
And he was super tall, and I think he was like in the band or something. And I was just like, I'm good. Like, I'm married. I don't know where he is, but I'm married.
Where was he?
I don't know. And then, like, I found you and our other friend, and all of a sudden, like, we were in the buffet, and then I just got into a fat argument with someone.
But the buffet is such a happy place.
I know, but, like, I was hitting the table, and yeah, that's been bothering me all week.
I would have never let that happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold her back, hold her back.
It was pretty bad.
I'm sure I've been Okay, so a lot of my dreams are based on my anxiety, so I've been having dreams about my ex lately. J name.
Would you even get... Oh, my God.
But it
What?
also involves his girlfriend or whatever the heck she is. And I'm just like, I don't want to dream about this. Like, I don't want to be stressed. It's not my problem to stress about. Let her stress about it. Give her these dreams.
For real. I've been lucid dreaming a lot lately.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not fun. Because, like, I'll think that I'm awake.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be in bed and something will happen. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh shit, I'm dreaming. But wait, I thought I was awake. And then, like, I actually awake. Like,
That's creepy. I don't like that.
No, it's not fun at all.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure it's happened to me, but I don't remember. But I like when I'm able, like, if I'm in a dream and I'm like, wait, I really like this, but I wake up and I can go back to sleep and be right back in that dream. That's really nice.
Don't you just love the intimate,
Not that I get those often, but
personal dreams?
Yeah.
But then something will wake you up.
My dog scratching at the freaking wall because he can't sleep in the middle of the floor.
Mine's always the freaking alarm.
Oh,
And it'll hit at the wrong time.
always. You're like, wait,
Not cool.
this hurts. Why does it hurt?
Because it's right on your bone, dear.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Sorry, guys. One more time. We're almost done.
Bzzz. You know what I was watching today?
What?
I was watching Ghost Adventures.
Why?
I don't know. I was like, you know why? Somehow I got on like the Ghost Adventure freaking Instagram reels, and people still love him even after what he did. But I was like, huh, I kind of watch it. I used to like these shows. So I was watching it. I just started on like season 25. So they were talking about the Great Saltaire in Utah, which I want to go. I think that'd be freaking awesome. And they started talking about the costume and wig store in LA, but I didn't get through that. But I was thinking about like the encounters I've had. I've actually had like ghost encounters. When I lived in Texas, I was 6. I don't know what you would call him, but like I saw a person like in my bedroom. So like I had woken up and there was like, I guess a cowboy, but he had a bandana over his face. And then I like went under the covers, and when I came back, like he was gone. And I remember my aunt, it's not my real aunt, but my aunt, she used to like be into that too. So we'd watch like the ghost stories and stuff. And she had told me some, but I don't really remember those. And then I have a funny ghost story. I used to work at a bar, and it was said to be haunted, but by the original owner, because this bar was from like a long, long time ago. He was super like just funny, like playing tricks, and like, but he was also nice. So one time, when I would close the bar, I had to put the stools up on the table, and it was like a round table, and there was like 4 stools, and they would go right in the middle. So there was a ton of space. And one time I closed, and then I opened the next morning, and when I came in, the stool was on the floor. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, there was no way. It was so like deep into the table. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
And then one time I was stocking the beer in the freezer. And so I was like putting the cases into the slots. I turned around, and all of a sudden I just hear like a clank, like when you put the beer in.
Yeah.
And I turn around, and the beer was fully stocked. And I was like, sir?
Doing your job for you,
I mean,
or what?
thanks, but don't, because what the fuck? I never ran out of the fucking freezer so fast. I was so like, this is crazy.
That's pretty cool, though.
It was cool.
that they didn't take it
He was
out
helpful.
and put it back.
Oh, how mad would I have been? Like, what do you mean you just undid all my hard work? But yeah, those are my ghost stories. I wish I had more. Ghosts are pretty cool.
I have a few.
Oh, you tell.
In a minute. So I have a few.
Okay.
Oh, you're done.
Oh, look at that.
Woohoo.
Oh, it's cold.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Woo. I'm done.
Tell me your story, though.
Okay. So when I was younger, much, much younger, like maybe 10 or around there, my bed was up against a window, so I could see out my bedroom door. And this one night, I was trying to go to sleep, and I had like this wicker shelf that was next to the door. And so I was just, casually staring out the doorway, whatever. I could see like there was like a hallway that went past my door. And all of a sudden, I see this little girl that was like dressed in like period clothing, like
yeah.
Western period, whatever.
Yeah.
And she had like a bow in her hair, and she was like sitting on her knees, and she was playing with the toys that were on my shelf. And then I guess she like found out that I was looking at her or watching her. And she like turned her head towards me, and I was like, okay. And I put the covers over my head, and I was like, please don't be real. Please don't be real. Please don't be real. And it felt, I swear to God, I felt her like inch closer and closer and closer. And then all of a sudden, just gone.
Oh, hell.
And that was the one and only time I've ever seen her.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. I swear that house was haunted, though. Like, for sure, for sure. That house was haunted.
No thanks.
Yeah.
I want nice ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But my other story, which is a little crazier, is my granddaddy had passed away, which was my great grandfather. And after the funeral, my mom and I had gone to his house to like set up like the after gathering and stuff. And we were in his kitchen, and we were just, you know, getting stuff ready. And I was a child then too. Like I wasn't even a teenager then. And there was like a long hallway that went past the kitchen, but there were like walls that divided the hallway and the kitchen, but then there was like a doorway. Mm-hmm. And we were just doing our thing, getting the food ready and whatever, and all of a sudden, like, we hear this noise in his hallway. It felt like there was like a little baby hill that went by the doorway, and it would make noise every time you would walk on it.
Over it.
Yeah, whatever. And so when we were just doing our thing, we heard this noise, and we were like, what the heck? Like, no one's supposed to be here. And we both turned, and I shit you not, we saw my granddaddy he walked by the doorway, stopped, looked at us, and continued to walk by.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But isn't like when you see ghosts, that means like they're like stuck? Like they can't
Not
pass over?
necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, they could just be there, confused, and then... But I mean, there's a lot of different things that could be happening. Or... Yeah, I mean, they could be visiting, but then like a lot of people say like that energy could be trapped in that one area of that person. So it's just like on a constant replay, but it's not really that person. So who knows? I mean, maybe it was him. Maybe it was just that strong enough of an energy that was trapped there.
Right.
I don't know.
That's wild.
But yeah. But that was the only time that we saw him or anything like that.
And he
And
was just saying goodbye.
it was crazy. Like he always wore overalls. And like
Not grandpappy.
yeah.
Overall.
Like they were from Kansas.
Shut up.
From Kansas, yeah. So, and they moved to Orange County.
Weird.
I know, right? And but he was obsessed with trains, and he had like a train like striped overalls, like the denim striped overalls, and he had like the denim striped hat that went with it.
Oh my God.
And that's what we saw him. He was right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My grandpa visited me in my dreams.
Oh.
That was like probably the most amazing thing that's ever happened. Like it was so real. Like he was there. And I just woke up just like crying. I was like, no, like don't leave, come back.
You woke up crying?
Yeah.
Have you ever cried in your dreams?
I probably did cry in that one too, but I was also like when I woke up I was also crying. So
I hate crying in my dreams.
Yeah.
And it's been happening a lot lately. I have no idea why.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
We need to go see somebody. We need a healer.
I need to know what's going
Crap,
on.
it's getting too real.
Like God, it's so weird. I had this uncle grandpa.
Cartoon Network show.
Okay, but they stole that from me. So they can piss off. They can straight up piss off
What the
with that. But yeah, I always called him Uncle Grandpa because he was a great uncle. But like they kind of raised me, and I called them Grandma and Grandpa. But then it became like Aunt Grandma and Uncle Grandpa.
screaming?
Yeah, because I had a real grandma and a real grandpa, right? So yeah. But anywho, at any time I would dream about my Uncle Grandpa, which is very, very rare, because we were like the closest. For some reason, I would always just break down in a sob anytime he was, anytime I would see him in my dream.
Yeah.
I would just friggin' bawl my eyes out, and then I would just wake up, and I'm like, what the hell, man?
Aww. That's so sad.
But I'm not like, but why though? Like, I'm happy that he's not like in pain or anything, you know, but like, why am I breaking down so hard that I'm seeing him in my dream? Shouldn't I be happy, you know?
Maybe. Now we gotta like look up dreams, and I gotta contact Freud from the dead. Like, sir, can you help us figure this out? 'Cause-
I don't know.
All right.
Sorry, guys, we had to adjust.
We're all done now. I don't know if you can see it. That's my tattoo. I love it. It's cute.
Tattoo.
Tattoo. Oh, there it goes.
Slash.
Hack, slash, kill.
Okay, so what were we talking about?
We were talking about ghost stories and dreams, and you ever had a dream that your teeth fell out?
Oh my god, I hate that so bad.
Oh my god.
I've heard that that's like you're either losing something in your life or like losing a person or something like that.
Where it's like, it's also like a good thing too. Like, it could be anxiety, like you're losing control or something like that, but then also like new things are coming in. But I don't know. I've like had dreams that like I was like swallowing my tongue, or like there's so much just crap was like building up in my mouth, and oh god, it's gross. Or I'm like throwing. Oh my god, I can't think about it. It's so gross. I hate dreaming. I don't want to dream.
Dreams
Only
are
when it's good
crazy, man.
dreams,
They're crazy.
like wet dreams. My first wet dream, I was like very little. Not little, like that's weird, but like not not a girl, not yet a woman, I guess. I don't know. But it was about Aaron Carter.
Oh my.
We fucked on the beach.
Like, how old was he though?
He was also a teenager.
Oh.
He wasn't a pedophile or anything.
So, no,
Rest
I mean,
in
like,
peace.
so was he like tattooed Aaron or
No, it was still like
pre?
I want candy.
Yikes.
I was obsessed with him though.
Gee, were you really?
Yeah.
Was he your, because
He was,
like,
like,
I was
my first
obsessed
ever-
with Justin Timberlake.
He was like my first ever crush.
Really?
I loved him. I had all his CDs.
He had more than one?
Yeah. He had
Yikes.
Aaron's Party. He had Earthquake, Not Another Earthquake. Yeah.
I don't know.
Rest in peace. I saw him a couple months before he died, actually. It was really sad.
I know, I saw, and I was jealous that I wasn't
Yeah.
there. Boo.
I went by, that was like one of the times I went by myself to a show. His baby mama was there.
Was she really?
They weren't together, but she was there.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's a conspiracy? What happened to him? Like with the whole Diddy?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he just
Like Epstein?
too much drugs. He was losing it.
Okay, but do you think that could have been provoked with...
I mean, possibly he could have just been losing it over that. Because he wanted so bad to, like, tell the truth and help people. And
Exactly.
yeah.
I feel like there's more to it.
Yeah.
Like, Diddy had a lot to do with it.
Maybe. But I mean, I didn't know the whole Diddy thing at that point. So, like, this is all.
Well,
news
no, it's
to
all,
me.
yeah, well, yeah, it's all coming out, like, with the
Yeah.
whole Justin Bieber and Diddy thing. And
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, my.
I have not been following it because that man is bad. and
Well,
I don't
there's.
hear it.
Well, he just. If you want to get into that,
Oh.
I just heard today
Next segment.
that he was calling an ex-girlfriend his crack pipe.
What the fuck?
And he was like, oh, should I call you CP instead? Well, get some rest, baby. We had a long night last night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was
He's
like-
so nasty.
Yeah.
Ew.
And I was like, oh, with that baby oil? How much baby oil did you use on that one?
Did you see R. Kelly's trying to get out of jail?
Ugh.
All these men.
Keep his ass in the closet.
I love that series. That one, and then when Weird Al did the cover.
Dude, I freaking love Weird Al.
He was here, or he's coming? No, he was here. No, he's coming here.
He is coming
Yes.
here. I saw. I want to go see him.
We should go.
so bad.
I love Weird
At
Al.
the Fox, right?
No, I think it's at YouTube.
No, it's at Fox. He's coming to Fox.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Whatever, wherever he is, I want to
I
go.
want to go too.
I think T-Mobile's
bad.
doing like $30 tickets.
Did you know he's not gay?
I never thought he was.
I did for a
I
hot
thought
second.
he was like had a wife and all that.
He does.
Yeah.
But I thought
Who the fuck said he was gay?
I thought he was gay for a hot second.
Why?
There was just there's some things that I was but no,
Not
he's
Weird
not.
Al.
Yeah. I remember his Michael Jackson song. And that was the first one that I heard of him, and it was in my aunt grandma's car.
Not Aunt Grandma.
Oh yeah, she had a freaking Corvette,
Oh, apparently.
and we were bumping Weird Al.
I love that.
Well, which one? It was like the fat one. It was Michael Jackson, but he remade it to
Yeah.
Call Me Fat. I'm fat. You know it.
Oh.
Oh
I don't know if I know that one.
I'm fat. I'm fat. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm getting down with this.
I think the first one I ever heard was the Star Wars one.
I
A
don't think
long time ago, in a galaxy far away,
I've heard that
Naboo
one.
was under an attack. You gotta listen to it. It was to I don't know the name of the song, but My Miss American.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Miss American Pie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was I think that was the first one I ever heard, and that's all I ever knew about Star Wars because I was not a Star Wars fan.
Oh, jeez.
So thanks, Weird Al.
Did we just flip our hair at the same time?
Did we?
How much do you guys like that? Flip our hair. I'm sorry, but it's a little hot in here, and my
What?
hair's sticking to my
I
friggin'
think
neck.
it feels nice.
I'm
Is it
hot.
because you were doing the most, or what?
Huh?
You were tattooing.
Yeah.
That's why you're hot.
I was bent over,
That's where I want to be.
sticking a needle in you.
Oh no! I don't want to be there.
A lot of little needles at one
Jesus
time.
Christ. I'm tired of you.
Tired of me? You can't be tired of me yet.
Never.
We're only on episode 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're already sick of me.
At least you're talking more this episode.
Am I?
Yeah. I talk a lot, and I'm trying to just shut up.
I like to listen, so I think that's why this works.
Probably.
So,
Friends forever.
I mean, hi. I'm used to just being behind the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not used to being in front of the camera.
I don't normally like being in front of the camera, but
Did you know that we're both retired models?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think I was I modeled from 5 to 6, no, to like 17 or 18.
Damn.
Yeah.
She was a child model. I was an Instagram model. Please don't look up those pictures, whatever you do.
I mean, when I was younger, yeah, the little
Yeah, you can love her.
the
She was
little
adorable.
one, that was cute.
Don't look at
but-
me. I was half naked.
Well, as I got older,
Uh-oh. Wait, you said 17. You still should not be naked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
no, I wasn't.
Who was shooting child
I
porn?
was, I was showing the belly.
Oh.
With the low pants, like
Well,
the
that was the style.
2000s. Yeah.
That's fine.
It was
No, my
alright.
ass was out.
Dude, I was a freaking twig, man. I look
good
like a
times.
stick figure.
Good times. I miss being skinny.
You remember like the whipped out hair?
Yes.
That's how I had my hair.
Oh, Jesus.
It was all flared out.
You know how bad I wanted, like, emo hair? And my mom wouldn't let me.
Me too. Why?
I don't know. She was mean.
Oh, no, she wasn't.
Yeah, she was.
She's protecting you.
No, that... She
said,
said, beat
"You
me
want-"
with a brush. What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, she said, "You want to try depression? I'll show you."
Look at me now. Look at me now. Depressed.
I'm doing it
Anxious.
now, Mom. Look at me now.
Just kidding. I love you, Mom. I've healed from my trauma.
Look at me now. Oh, man. Well, I think I'm tapped out.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I think we
right.
did a lot today.
Oh, yeah, I did a lot.
Well, happy birthday, Jason.
Happy birthday! How old are you? I don't know, but we'll find out.
We'll let you know next time because we're not trying to figure that shit out right
Ask Jeeves, how old is Jason today?
now. ChatGPT.
Hey,
Oh.
Jeeves. How
And it's
old
on,
is
Jason
Jason
is on G's
Voorhees?
shirt, too. 79.
He's 79 today.
He's an old man.
Happy birthday, almost 80.
Protect him at all costs.
Hell yeah.
Does he ever die? He's already dead, right?
He never dies.
Oh. The Halloween guy did. Like a bitch.
Michael Myers? I don't think he died.
He did. That's why there's no more movies.
There's going to be another one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Get us out of here.
His Spawn.
Not him having... Who's
all
having
of a
babies
sudden-
with him?
I'm kidding. I don't know. All of a sudden,
Oh, my God.
there's a Spawn that comes out of nowhere. The guy in the last one, he never really died. He just got injured a little bit.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he's seemingly killed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But did he?
Did he?
Dun, dun, dun. No, did he?
Oh, did he?
Did he get... Jesus Christ.
I thought you said did he?
I mean, did he? Not
Yes.
did he.
Yes, Diddy's gonna die too. So
Eventually.
eventually he'll die.
For
so.
his life crimes. Yeah.
What's that saying? There's 2 guarantees in life.
Taxes and death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Hopefully, a slow, miserable death.
That.
He deserves it. Sorry, I don't care. From Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna have to go like watch the whole documentary now and all that so I can come back and be
I
like,
really think that him and Epstein were in on it together. And
he's on the list.
this is another topic for another episode, but
Sheesh.
yeah, that's my theory.
All right, we'll leave it at that.
All right.
All right.
Well, we're tapped out, tuned out, and over it.
We'll see you next time.
Cheers. Bye.